What's up, YouTube? So welcome back to Melvie Presents, vlog number 3. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the book that I've been reading, How to Act and Eat at the Same Time by Tom Logan. And I'm also really excited because I'm going to share with you my vision board. It's completed and it's ready to go. So first I'm going to do the book review, and this review is going to be in 2 parts. I'm going to do one half of the review in this video and the next half in my next video. So the book was broken into the do's and the don'ts. And the first part I'm going to talk to you about is headshots. Headshots is basically just that. So from your bust line all the way up are your shoulders up. It's just a shot of your head. And the purpose of the headshot is to market yourself and present yourself to casting directors and talent agents. They use the photos to be able to determine what type of roles that you would cast for. When it comes to headshots, it's really important that you don't try to cut corners. This is something that you want to invest in. So you want to find the best photographer out there. And you want to find a photographer that shoots actors for a living. Like, that's what they do. So I would advise, and Tom advises, to go on Google and search the best photographers in your area, and also talk to fellow actors and actresses and see who they've used, because they know, who's good and who's not. So when it comes to headshots, you want to make sure that you're giving your all, and you want to make sure that you're representing yourself in your, who you are is who you are in the picture. That's very important. You want to make sure that your pictures are 8x10, and you want to make sure that they're printed vertically. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is resumes. When it comes to resumes, it's basically detailing your entire acting experience. Tom advises that if you have no acting experience, that you start taking classes and start auditioning for plays. That's how you can start building up your resume. So first, a couple key things you want to include on your resume. Of course, your name, the name that you want to go by in the acting industry. You want to include any unions that you're a part of. SAG-AFTRA, that's the big union that all actors or entertainers are a part of. I'll explain a little bit more what that is later. And then you want to include your credits. So that's your TV, your film, and your commercial credits. One key thing to note about commercials are you don't want to list the actual commercial on the resume. And the reason for that is maybe you're auditioning for a competing company. Say for instance you're auditioning for Pepsi and you've been in Coke commercials. That's going to be a conflict and you may not get the role. But when it comes to TV and film, you want to break it down in 3 columns. You want to list, what the television show was, what the role was that you were playing, and also who was the director. So that you just start listing, all your credits from TV, film, and commercial. And commercial you can actually put available upon request. So then you want to include theatrical performances, or theatrical skills, and that could be vocal training or dance training. You want to include that and have a section for that, so that you can list all of your talents and skills. And then you want to have a section for talents and skills. You want to make sure that you're including anything that you can do, like if you can juggle, you can horseback ride, whatever it may be, whatever talents that you may have, you want to include, because that opens yourself up for different roles. And he advises if you don't have any talents or skills or theatrical training, that you just take some classes so you can brush up on those skills and add it to your resume. And you want to be competent in that. You don't have to be an expert, but competent. And finally, the last thing you want to keep in mind is you want to be very honest on your resume. All the information that you include, you want it to be accurate, because casting directors or directors, they may, look up your work and want to see, what television show or film you were actually in. So you don't want to lie. You want to be very honest. So next week I'll talk about agents and the casting process. So now I'm very excited to share with you all my vision board. I'm going to put it behind me. Hope it captures well. So let me just say this. I've worked on my vision board for about a week and a half now, and I'm very proud of it. I'm fully satisfied, and the whole purpose of a vision board is to capture your vision and, you know, put these visuals in your mind so that you can see it and reference it every day. Because what you put out there is gonna come back. But you have to actively you have to actively pursue it. You can't just put up pictures on a vision board and expect things to happen. You have to work at it. So let's get started. So my vision board I put in chronological order. So at the top left I have imagine a future. So this is the idea, the concept. I want to become an actress. So I have that right here. Then I have first take, and these are this is the classes that I'm a part of, the acting classes that I'm taking, and their slogan is the proof is in the booking. They have a lot of actors in their classes that are actually booking roles. And then I have headshots right here, and I have a picture of myself. Next, I plan to take my headshots and get my pictures in the next couple of months. And then from there, I want to start going on auditions, and then eventually booking plays and community plays or theater plays, so I can start building up my resume. I have curtains here and a crowd and a stage, a cast bowing after a performance. And then I have Bay Area Casting. This is a website that you can use in the Bay Area to get roles and find out jobs that you can audition for. And we also have SF Casting, so I want to start utilizing these websites. And then here I have a picture of a resume, because from my classes and my auditions and plays that I'm going to be in, I'm going to start building my building my resume up. Excuse me. And then I have JE Talent San Francisco. So this is a talent agency in San Francisco. It's one of the top talent agencies. So eventually, as I'm starting to get active and working, I want to get representation. So I will submit myself to JE Talent, or maybe they'll reach out to me because they've seen my work. And then from booking or being, a client of JE Talent, big news, TV commercials. So I have pictures and cutouts of all of the different companies that I want to work with. I have, just to name a few, I have Target. I've always saw myself in a Target commercial. I have Colgate and Crest. I've always been able to see myself in toothpaste commercials. I have car companies down here, Chevrolet, Lexus, Toyota. I have Old Navy, I have Gap, I have Sprite, I have McDonald's. So I just, have a collection of all the commercials that I want to get started in. And then from there, I'm doing commercial work. Then I start doing print work. I have a picture of a girl holding a product, and she's selling a product. So this is print work, and my work is going to be in Essence magazine and Ebony magazine, just to name a few. And then right here I have Confidence and Young, Black, and Amazing. And I feel that you have to know who you are and know what you want to represent. So this is me, Young, Black, and Amazing. And I have to have confidence in order to make this vision turn into a reality. And then right here I have Career and Money. So I'm starting to work, I'm starting to book roles, I'm getting, big time nationally syndicated commercials and working with products that, I've always wanted to work with. So I have Career and Money. And then because I'm working and booking roles, I am now a member of SAG-AFTRA. So this is the big union that all entertainers want to be a part of. Once you're a part of the union, it's like you're looked upon as a professional actor in the acting industry. And SAG-AFTRA stands for Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. So that's a really big deal when you're a part of SAG. And then I have Power Player because, I'm in this acting thing, I'm making moves, power moves, I'm competitive. And then I have Pilot Season. This in Hollywood is a big time for actors and directors. They're pitching their shows to major networks like Fox and ABC, NBC, and they're waiting for their television shows to get picked up. So this is good time for actors to be auditioning. It's also stressful because they're waiting on callbacks and, you know, seeing if the show is going to get picked up, things like that. And I also have Scandal here, and I've said it before, it's like one of my favorite shows. I totally can see myself acting in Scandal, being Kerry Washington's little sister or assistant, something like that. I want to be on this show. And then I have a picture of Hollywood, 2 pictures of Hollywood, because I see my career starting here in the Bay Area and eventually progressing to Hollywood. And then I have a picture of Backstage Magazine. This is a magazine that all actors utilize, and they use it as a reference. They have a website. They have, you know, casting information. They have business advice. They have forums. They have everything. It's like a one-stop shop for actors. And this is an upcoming actor. He was in Fruitvale Station, Michael B. Jordan. And so he's on the cover, so I can see myself on the cover as an up-and-coming actress. And then here I have a casting director's chair, and then I have myself surrounded around top actors and actresses: Denzel Washington, Kerry Washington, and Nia Long. And it says, "Coming to your theater soon, a highly anticipated film." So I'm just positioning myself among these Academy Award winners, you know, great Emmy, I think it's Emmy nominated. And Nia Long, she's just an amazing actress. I love her work. And then I have Perfect Freedom. So, you know, by here, so this is going in order. We're starting this way and then we're going down here. And then Perfect Freedom, you know, things are coming together, my vision, you know, I've seen it through. I'm almost there to where I want to be. And then I have At Last. Actually, let me back up. I have WME. This is William Morris Endeavor. This is a top talent agent company, like all around the world. It's like one of the 4th biggest talent agencies. So I see myself being signed with them and then taking me on as a client. They represent Oprah Winfrey. They represent Denzel Washington, John Travolta, big A-list actors in Hollywood they represent. And then I have At Last Academy Awards. So this is where, you know, my work is recognized and I'm, you know, getting my first Academy Award. An Academy Award is equivalent to, you know, a Grammy for a musician. So it's a big deal. And then, let's see, up top I have Beating the Odds. So I feel like my whole vision board is what I'm trying to accomplish and make come into reality. So I'm beating the odds. So this is my vision board. I'm so happy to share it with you all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely keep you updated in my journey, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.